Hey, great Tuesday evening. It is a amazing, beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. Amazing evening. And Pepper and Patty's already here. Ah, los ojitos. Rather quiet. Where is everyone? It wasn't 9 o'clock yet. That one clicked in at 8:59. Beautiful day in the city of Brownsville, guys. Kind of cloudy throughout. But all in all, kind of cute, cool day. What happened to Miss Maggie? Miss Maggie Vincent had to take a sabbatical, a little time off. So, but on the other side of the news, we do get to get Frankie Olivo back, starting probably next week, maybe sooner than that. We'll see what happens, guys. It'll be a short show today. It'll be a short show. I'm thinking. So we'll talk about the happenings of today. We had some interesting conversations with a lot of folk out there on the page, and answer some of the questions. Let me say, guys, it's dialogue, and it's one of the things that I mentioned to a couple of the individuals that we were out there talking about. Let me say, guys, that we did have some. We did have some heated conversations with some, Aron Gonzalez on my page. Aron's a friend. We don't always agree on stuff, man. Aron is a friend, and it's okay not to agree, guys. I don't know where everyone gets out of saying that we have to agree on everything. We don't, and we could have different opinions in regards to different things, and it was an interesting conversation. And then a friend of mine, uh, well, not a friend of mine, but someone interjected, Alberto, and pues it got kind of heated, and we were going back and forth, and so what I and Alberto was asking, well, answer to his comment, and I said, I'm on the bridge, bro. I'm actually crossing the El Rio, and right now I'm just poking fun because it was fun. And one of the things that I like to do, and I think that's maybe where some of the confusion is. If I'm going to respond to things, guys, if I'm going to respond to things, I'm going to respond to things as the here on the computer where I have a little bit more access, more freedom. Answering from the phone on the bridge is just hectic. But I did reach out to Alberto, and again, guys, we don't have to agree on much of stuff, but I think dialogue is always important, and I appreciate the dialogue. I invited both Alberto and Aaron. I forgot his name. Yes, Aaron. I both invited Alberto and Aaron to come on and share their point of view, share their opinion. And guys, we vary on some things, which is okay. Alberto Irving, or Irving Alberto, has accepted and will be on with us tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So it'll be a great conversation. We'll hope and see what comes up in regards to happenings of the day, and then we'll chat for a little bit. And as long as he wants, very opinionated individual. And let me tell you guys, I enjoy individuals that are opinionated. I really, really do. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to agree with my opinion, guys. Este, we don't have to agree. You just have to be respectful. And I will say this: I want to thank Alberto and Aaron. They weren't disrespectful. It was a good back and forth, which is okay. I like that. And I think one of the first comments that Alberto made was, "Well, you're going to get blocked." And I'm going like, I don't block people because they disagree with me. I block people when they become disrespectful. Don't have to put up with that kind of crap. Don't put up. But neither Alberto, neither Alberto nor Aaron were disrespectful. And again, Aaron's a friend. Aaron and I have been going back and forth at some issues, so it's pretty good. Este, we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll talk about it more tomorrow when we'll have Alberto on with us, Alberto Irving. It'll be interesting. Good evening. Good evening. Joe. Oh, your mom looks amazing, man. Congratulations. Oh, let me say, evening, Hanson. Thank you, amor. Guys, my prayers go out to the Leal family. Uh, they lost their matriarch. And my heart goes out. Trudy, Melissa, Louie, um Marisa, Madison, who lost. Guys, my heart goes out. My prayers for the family. Will be was checking in on services and on any other which way that we could be of help. My heart goes out there. My prayers. Buenas noches, Belinda. Buenas noches, buenas noches. Good evening, a Jessica, a Jessica, a Jessica. Good evening. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, Juliancito. Did you see today's commissioners meeting? Honestly, Rosie, I didn't get to see it. I did get an aftermath. I did get sent some information. So we'll talk a little bit about what Commissioner Tetro stated about the city commissioner meetings and her fellow city commissioners. Rosie, if you did see it, do you know which commissioners were absent from today's meeting? Let me know. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. I wish I had been aware. Yo, Ozzy, my man. Public comment was interesting. Only two citizens participated, and one citizen asked what benefits SpaceX has provided to the city. I'm wondering if we got a response. And let me say, guys, I will say this much. I am excited for SpaceX. I am excited about it. Guys, it brings a certain flair to our city. It being that it's so close by, it gives all of us an opportunity, guys, to go out there and go look at the history being made, man. So in that respects, I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's just pretty awesome. But could we have gotten more bang for our buck? I think so. I think that we could have gotten a lot more from Elon Musk and SpaceX than what we actually got. But again, I truly believe that our previous administration and some individuals on our current administration literally sold us out as a community. It's just my take. Again, that's just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. But you know what? Everything's beautiful. Everything's peachy keen. No, it's not. Hola, Lola. Hola, Paloma Hermosa. Good evening, Isabel. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, Adora. Good evening. I was just wondering why Cameron County had 84 cases of COVID, but they reported 215 immigrants also tested positive in Brownsville too. Why would that let them cross? You know what? I don't understand the reasoning, and I don't understand the reasoning as to why we're letting so many people, individuals, come into this country. And again, that was part of the discussion that I had with my compadres out there. It is part of the discussion that I had with the individuals that I mentioned, guys. I can't actually remember their names, but yeah, guys, it is important. Uh, I'm trying to catch that one where it said 84 were individuals from Cameron County as a whole. Um, Trying to catch where the 215 come from. Okay. Yeah. Let me say, guys, it's a very important, and we'll go into the immigration issue because that's one of the things that I got called out on today, and I'll respond to it. What about Abbott's voting laws? Let me say, guys, and one of the things that we will have on Monday, guys, that just depends on what the situation in regards to funerals. But we are going to have Marisa Leal. Again, it's all dependent on how things work out in regards to the funeral services. But we're supposed to have Marisa Leal on Monday, guys, and she's going to be sharing with us uh, her her lawsuit. with against La Pingüina Minerva Peña, and then going to promise to share with us the evidence that she found in regards to voter fraud in this area. What I did hear from them is that everyone that ran in that race got screwed. And again, this is just what I heard uh, in regards to what they found. Again, we will see the evidence together next week, and we'll decipher it. We'll see what it has to say for us. My condolences. Yeah, my prayers, guys. Immigration is a federal issue, and state has little resources in how it is handled. I agree. Let me say that I did get uh, I'm tagged on a post from the city of Midland, and several cities, guys, throughout Texas are tripping right now. They don't know what to do. There's been a very little direction in regards to what's going on, in regards to bringing in these individuals. It's gotten to the point that now President Joe Biden is declaring and stating, don't leave your towns. Do not come to the United States. Guys, I think it's a little bit too little too late. In the report, it says President Joe Biden discouraged would-be immigrants from coming to the United States as his administration scrambles to respond to a surge of unaccompanied migrant children coming to the United States. I can say quite clearly, don't come. This is President Biden. Biden told ABC an interview aired on Tuesday. President continued, we're in the process of getting set up. Don't leave your town or city or community. Guys, it's kind of hard, guys, to backtrack once you tell individuals and once you've taken some measures, guys, in regards to saying it's open season in the United States. No more border wall, open borders. Guys, this was the rhetoric that was shared right before the election. And look, it was concerning to a lot of individuals, guys. But you know what? I think it's most concerning for us that live here on the border, guys, because we don't know, man. Honestly, we don't know. And I think one of the things that, and I'll say from personal experience, guys, back in the day when individuals were coming from Central America, guys, and do y'all remember que se quedaban en la Casa Romero up there by Minnesota? Now it's Osanaman Center, guys. Let me tell you guys, we lived on Iowa, guys. And let me tell you guys, we were getting broken into, guys, every other night over there, because a lot of the people out there would come in and jambar, try to find something to steal. And again, guys, more, you know, what can you do? One night, I think I remember Papa pulled a gun on someone. By the grace of God, he didn't shoot the person. One night, I woke up, guys. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was asleep on the sofa for some reason. And there was a guy in the middle of the kitchen, guys, standing there at the door of my sister's bedroom. And they were calling out, Erasmo, ¿qué estás haciendo ahí en la puerta? And I looked up and I'm going like, what the hell? And I literally went after the guy. And I got in my car and I, you know, salió por atrás, por afuera, le dio y andaba por arriba y para abajo. Y me subí al carro y fui a buscarlo. This is back in the heyday, guys. Just haven't had great experience here. I don't think anyone has. Happy anniversary to Bob and Linda. Happy anniversary, Bob and Linda. Felicidades. Benny's was absent, so was Mujia, and Commissioner District Toe needs a babysitter badly. She said she was distracted. Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Call your congressman. Call the White House. Well, the only one here in Brownsville that has direct access to the White House is Mayor Trey Mendez. But Mayor Trey Mendez is getting praise for all the great work that he's doing, guys. All the great work that he's doing in regards to helping migrants cross into the United States. Oh, who and how do I contact in regards to fixing my street in a country club? Right now, there is no commissioner for District 3. That is District 3. That is Joel Mujia. Let me say, there's no representation. There hasn't been representation for District 3 in the past 4 years. There hasn't. That will change. You're going to have the option of voting for Carlos Elizondo, Rey de los Santos, which is part of the Tony Martinez, Trey Mendes group, and Jessica Puente Bradshaw. Buenas noches, Emma. And I was thinking about you today, Emma. Good to see you, Emma. Commissioner T defended SpaceX, stating personally, for her, the benefits are many. So thanks, SpaceX. I don't know about benefits with the beach being off limits with no specific dates, but endlessly so sad. That has always bothered me, guys. Why do we get to lose the beach every single time SpaceX wants to fly? It just doesn't make too much sense. I had envisioned that we would probably all be able to sit at the beach and see a rocket go up into space. Such is not the case. We don't have access, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Biden better stop immigration. It's going to be a mess. Yes. Hey, how's it going, my man? It's going good, Michael. How's it going, Baba? Good to see you. It's better. It's better. It is better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Preach. Has Straight Man has given any updates on the blue trash cans? Mine is green, and my neighbors are bullying me because they have a blue one. Let me say, guys, I was kind of laughing it off this morning. I was thinking about your comments, guys, in regards to the blue trash cans, because as I was driving out of my driveway this morning, guys, one of my neighbors has a blue trash can, and I'm going like, "What the hell, bro? How the hell did they get a blue trash can, neighbor? What the hell? How did you get a blue trash can and we still got the dingy green ones? It's crazy." So I thought it was kind of funny. Uh, Going back into Jessica Tetro, guys. Again, I didn't get to see the meeting, but I did. I was sent a post that she shared. Let's see. And if someone could help me make sense of it, I didn't understand what it was trying to say. Let's see. Let me take this off. My son had a really hard day today. Fuzziness, anxiety, neediness, and a lot of sadness because the pandemic and isolation has done a number on so many of us. But we had a commission meeting, and so many commissioners did not show up. And I guess this was Ben Nice and Joel Mujia. Uh, that my stepping away meant the meeting would not be valid. Wait a minute. How many people were absent today? Because you only need 4 for a quorum. So we did the best we could with the situation. The people were so mean to us in the comments. Weren't there only 2? Didn't you say, Rosie, that there was only 2 comments? Unprofessional. This is why we are the way we are. I am heartbroken that my child would be subjected to such cruelty because of something completely out of his control. Being a mom means that the weight of the world sometimes can come crashing down on you. And despite wanting to break down and cry, we just have to keep going because everyone is counting on us. I'm not counting on the city commissioners. Is anyone out there counting on the city commissioners? And nothing against Commissioner Tetro, but is anyone really counting on the city commissioners for help? Have not they been quiet and unresponsive, guys? Was Rose Gowan there? Who was absent? Does anyone know the premise of that statement? Again, it was sent to me, so I'm not sure what's going on. Lonnie, what's up? Amanda Ali. How much is Brownsville getting from the federal government? I think we were scheduled to get 67 million, but those 67 million were through the stimulus package. 67 million. And Sylvia is salivating at the mouth. Guys, let me say that, and again, I wanted to have either Aron or Alberto on tonight. That way, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing in regards to the comments. Look, guys, individuals who come into the United States without the proper legal documentation or the proper process, to me, are illegal aliens. People crossing illegally without the documents. And look, guys, unfortunately for us, and Alberto shared that there were amnesty laws. I understand completely, guys. Amnesty laws should be out there for individuals that are going through hardship. One of the things that the previous administration had come into an accord with the country of Mexico is to keep these individuals away from our country in the process, while they went through the process of getting their documentation in order, so as to see if the individuals were actually going through the hardships that would allot them to have amnesty in this country, guys. I'm going to say, guys, easily more than 90% of the individuals coming across, more than 90%, are coming for financial reasons. And that, let me tell you guys, that is not one of the reasons for amnesty, guys. That is not one of the reasons for amnesty. Because, guys, if we are going to start accepting individuals to come into the country, and one of the little boxes for amnesty, guys, is economic development in their country, guys, we're going to have 50-60% of the world wanting to come over. And again, guys, more power. My heart goes out to a lot of the individuals out there, guys. But what are we supposed to do? I mean, what are we supposed to do as a country, guys? We can't take care of everyone. We can't. It's like, look, it's like if you have a big old party at your house, guys, and your kids invite like all their friends and neighbors and classmates, that's cool for one day. Can you imagine it being 365 days a year? You can't. Not on your budget. You could do it once. You can't do it 365 days a year. And my heart goes out to all the individuals, guys, that want to come to the United States. It's not the time. We're going through a pandemic. Unemployment rate is high. A lot of insecurities in regards to the vaccines that we've taken, guys. Now, has anyone thought? I mean, one of the things that Biden did say was that everyone here in the United States was going to be able to get a vaccine, guys, by May. What part of the line do you put all the illegals coming in from other countries, guys? Do you put them in the middle of the line? In the front of the line? Where do they go? Where will they live? What will they eat? It's not the time, guys. It's physically impossible to be on the beach when they launch. I just want my beach back. Personally, let me tell you, I just thought it'd be cool, sit on the sand, watch the rocket go by. Aren't a lot of people sitting on the beach at the South Padre Island watching the rocket go up, Ozzy? I don't know. I'm just asking. I haven't gone. I mean, it's just that it'd be good to have that option. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Do you foresee any future stimulus checks? No. COVID is over. What we should be seeing, guys, is the $300 a month for every child. You're talking about a mess of cash for a lot of people here in the city of Brownsville. I unfortunately have no dependents. With no dependents, kind of sucks. But On the bright side of things, Erasmo Castro gets his stimulus tomorrow. That's what the IRS page says. Guys, if you have any questions in regards to receiving your stimulus check, go to irs.gov, enter your information, guys. And once you enter your information in there, guys, you'll know what's going to come up with your check. Uh, Tomorrow, I get my stimulus check. The first thing that I'm going to do tomorrow, guys, plan my trip to Peru. I'm going to go see Machu Picchu. That's what I'm doing with my stimulus money. Getting the heck out of here. Everybody brought up a good question. What happens with all the debris and trash and garbage from the explosion of SpaceX? How is that affecting the water on Boca Chica? I don't know about the water. I do know that one of the things that SpaceX has been doing is going up and picking up any of the debris when it crashes or it explodes on the site. I don't know if any debris has actually fallen into the water, but I'm sure that they have some type of stuff out there ready. I already have 2 trash cans. That's because I ordered an additional one, and the one I had was all beaten up, so they brought the blue ones. Must be nice. I don't have any. Aldo Castro, you are correct. America can't take it. Yeah, man. Just can't take care of everyone. And God bless people, man. But it's a crazy ass journey, crazy but journey, guys. All the way from Central and South America, guys, all the way up here. Now, take into account individuals crossing over the border, guys, aren't only from Latin American countries. You got individuals coming into the country through the southern border from India, from other parts of the world, guys. And again, a lot of people are saying like, well, it's not Biden's fault. Yes, it is. Did y'all see, guys, that a lot of the individuals were wearing Biden shirts? I mean, and somebody probably made them out there, but it was like Biden let us in. And at the start of all this, Biden was letting them in, letting these individuals come into the country, guys. How does that make sense to anyone? Baffles me. I think now he's retracted, taken some steps back, and now is trying to send message like, don't come. And I'm going to say this, guys. I think it's too late. People are already on their way. Hundreds of thousands of people, guys, are going to be crossing the river. Hundreds of thousands of people. Come on! Jimmy! Love you, Jimmy. Nope, not counting on any of them. But if you commit yourself to say, okay, you have the interest in our community, that alone should carry you on. My daughter, as one of many band students, graduated during the initial pandemic and had a band hall. These phrases stand out. Results, not excuses. Woo! You told your daughter, Rosie, that I'm going to need to her to blast all my Hannah band students. They know who I am, and I need them to come out and vote. Thank you, Rosie. Need to tax the super rich. They're paying a less percentage than the normal taxpayer. Huge companies get huge tax breaks, which isn't right. It isn't right. Chuck, tax the crap out of everyone. You know what? All I expect is equal taxation. Tax them all equally. Less tax breaks. And look, guys, you're talking about what Bezos? He could afford some couple of billions out there. Throw some couple of billions at the economy. Gates. What's the other one? Can't remember the other guy's name. The older one. I can't remember. But yeah, guys, throw some cash. This madness needs to stop. It has nothing to do with being heartless. Everything to do with doing things right in the interest of everyone, including the immigrants. Yeah, guys, look. All I ask in regards to anyone wanting to come over to the United States, just go through the process. Everyone went through a process coming in that are here already, guys. And it's kind of like trippy for a lot of folks that have to jump through hoops in order to immigrate into the United States, guys. And then you have hundreds of thousands of people just saying, "Hey, we're here, we're legal, get used to it." No, y el problema is, then, guys, you can't say anything, because if you say anything, you're a heartless bastard. If you say anything in regards to, guys, how are we going to feed all these people? Where are we going to house these people? These people are coming in with disease and stuff. COVID positive, guys. What are we going to do? Oh, you just don't have a heart. You just racist. Or they call you a coconut. I'm like, no, I'm just asking questions. Who's going to take care of them? And let me tell you, guys, it's not just Erasmo Castro that's asking these questions. I mean, again, I shared that video from the city of Midland, guy. Midland. That's over there, al norte, next to Odessa, guys. They're asking the questions. What do we do? We don't know what to do. Midland. Guys, Dallas, I think that they have like a convention center, all or some kind of facility getting ready to house thousands of illegals, guys. More power to these cities. Just can't. It was disappointing to find out that allegedly Joe V treats people whom he deems beneath him like trash. I will no longer be voting for him. Joe V, is that Joe Valdez? Sorry to hear that. Mine said it was going to be March 17th, and I got it last night. Yes, congratulations. Mine said March 17th, and I'm expecting it tonight or tomorrow. Excited. I ate all my garampiñaos. Mine said I didn't qualify. Man, you must make a lot of money. Are you single? Good evening, Erasmo. Machu Picchu sounds good above all that is going on. Saludos. Yeah, one of the things that I'm going to check, guys, again, one of the things that I found out while trying to plan a trip to Cuba, guys, was that the restrictions were pretty bad going into the country. And even then, guys, I was still wanting to go to Cuba, as y'all know. Then Biden became president, guys, and then it was coming back into the United States. They added on restrictions, and I'm going like, what? You know that there's restrictions for coming back into the United States when you're an American citizen? And I said, what? There are. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to push my trip to Cuba farther on down the line. Because there are restrictions, folks, for you as an American citizen to come back to your country. And I said, what? Is this the same country where we're letting in hundreds of thousands of individuals without any legal documentation, guys? Is this the same country where they get to walk across the border and get a bus ticket or an airplane ticket to anywhere they want? Housing, food stamps, TANF, money. Yet you and I have to jump through hoops to come back into our country. So if I'm going to their country and coming back, I get stopped. I get detained. I need a PCR test, guys. 72 hours before getting on the plane back to the United States. Are they dumb? Are they ridiculous? Yet you're telling me that you're not going to ask for anything from anyone coming from these same countries that I want to go visit? Does that make sense to anyone? Who's going to make a statement about this now? Don't talk about what was gone wrong. Let's talk about what can go wrong. Sadly, in this case, it's the same thing. Unfortunately, guys, at this point in time, what are we going to do? You know, and it's very easy. And I'm not going to talk about my discussion that I had with Alberto or with Aaron today, because Alberto has stated that he will be with us tomorrow, guys. But let me tell you guys, it's very easy for individuals who are not on the border to dictate what we should be feeling while on here at the border. It's not the same, guys. We live this. If Commissioner Tetro took offense to several citizens calling her out during meeting comments, she needs to take it in stride and not think that the crisis we all face is exclusive only to her. It's just a lot of drama, guys, and it's the way that they point attention to themselves. I mean, I wish I would have seen the meeting, but at this point, guys, they're just meeting to meet. They're not fixing anything for us. I heard that they were talking about the possibility of another stimulus, but it's just surface talk so far. I doubt it. One of the things that I think that the Biden administration is pointing to is starting to open everything up, including schools, including sporting events. Start opening stuff up, guys. If that is the case, guys, there's no more stimulus. I don't think unemployment was pushed forward till September the 4th. I don't think there's going to be much more benefits for anyone after those dates, guys. So anyone out there that's receiving a lot of benefits from individuals from the federal government, guys, get ready because te vas a tener que poner a jalar. Now that so many of the stimulus checks are in, your church should be seeing members tithe. Good for them. They don't. They don't. And let me say it, Ramona. It's one of the things that I'm working on our church on tithing because my church members are not breaking down with the tithes. Our church does offering. It doesn't do tithes from individuals, but they should be breaking down with tithes. I agree with you. How was your day? Hopefully, it went well today. I had a great day. I did go to Matamoros, and it was a quick little escape. Had a meeting with some attorneys out there in Mexico. Uh, Also had lunch at Los Norteños. Man, their food is so dang good. That queso that they make, I don't know what it is, but they just great stuff. Los Norteños restaurant, sobre la Matamoros, great stuff. Because it is the law. If they are seeking asylum, they are allowed in. Uh, no, I don't think so completely, bro. Let me say this. I think at times like this, when we're in the middle of a pandemic, I think it's bad form to let individuals into the country. I mean, we were just on lockdown, guys. Chuck, just on lockdown. Everyone else has lockdown except the individuals that are coming into the country. I just don't see it. Now, why can't they wait in Mexico? Why can't they wait in their country while they finalize amnesty? I'm sorry, Chuck. I just don't see it, Papa. Island is ugly packed. It's a mess, guys. Island is packed with spring breakers, no face coverage, no social distance. Hundreds of thousands of immigrants coming over the border, guys, testing positive. No one cares anymore. Just no one cares anymore. I understand those that have gone through the amnesty process and waiting on the Mexican side. My peeve is those crossing the border illegally. Well, now that there's no need to wait in Mexico, now they're coming across. And there's very little, if anything, that any law enforcement officers can do. Again, I posted the link to the breaking story in regards to the city of Midland, guys. They are like 12 hours away from here, from Brownsville. Is it 12 hours? 12, 13 hours away from us, guys. And they don't know what to do. They're tripping. They're trying to ask the federal government, they're trying to ask Governor Abbott, what the hell do we do? They don't know. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Where is Snoopy? Where's her? She's on. She's coming in. Buffet is the old one. He lives in Omaha. Don't forget about Elon. Buffett. Ah, yes. Yes, that's the other one. Ah, he lives in Omaha. Yeah. Isn't he? No, maybe I'm just, I shouldn't. Doesn't he, didn't have anything to do with insurance, or is it just from there used to be a show, Wild Kingdom. Remember, anyone remember Wild Kingdom? Mutual of Omaha is people. Does anyone remember Wild Kingdom used to come out on the weekends? That's what I think when I think of Buffett. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, and yes, Elon is the richest individual on the in the world. Is coconut the new Twinkie? I trip out with that expression. It's like, oh, you hate Mexicans, so you're a coconut. Brown on the outside, white on the inside. We got ours yesterday at 12 p.m. Damn. Good job. Congratulations. So let's help others from other countries. Let's help others from other countries first. We are suffering in the United States. But sure, give them food, money, housing, insurance, while citizens who can't afford it flip the bill. Betty Rubble making a point. Buenas noches, Hilda Hermosat. ¿Cómo estamos? Southwest Keys, Casa Padre, had almost 2,000 kids there, most from El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala, but few from Pakistan and India. Numbers went down during Trump's administration. Will it increase? 100%. I think it's already increasing. Again, remember the Politiquera Church, guys. The Politiquera Church over here on West Brownsville, guys, they were ready to get those $800 a day per kid. $800 a day? Guys, I want to house like 5 Central Americans at $800 a day. A day? A day? Can you imagine, guys? Times 5, $4,000 a day. Yeah, $4,000 a day, guys. Is it $4,000? 8 times 5? 40? Yeah. I'm horrible at math. A day, guys. A day. No me eche it up. Me estoy dando, dale pa Machu Picchu. You know what? Maybe that's what we need to do, guys. Maybe we need to focus on opening a guest bedroom or two at $800 a day. I think most people out here will be out there housing folks, guys. The pendulum swings. That is the problem. Team A in power does XYZ. Then Team B comes into power and dies ABCD just because they don't like Team A. So who gets hurt? Everyone in the middle. And that means us. And again, Paul, goes back to what I've been saying for a while. Guys, the Republicans and the Democrats, it's the same thing. Same thing. And I trip out with people that are like, no, Republicans are horrible. Well, yeah, you think Democrats are any better? Democrats are horrible. They all suck. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Isn't the Chamber of Commerce responsible for bringing economic development to the city? Just asking. No, the Chamber of Commerce is set to boost local business and encourage business to come set in. But they should be working hand in hand with the Greater Brownsville Incentive Corporation, GBEC. They are the ones that are directly responsible for economic development. Actually, they get a quarter cent of our sales tax, which is a pretty penny. I think it's like $5 million. So who says me when Casa Padre wants to place the 2,000 unaccompanied children? Let me tell you, not the individuals that are out there like, oh, brokenhearted because the people are coming over. Open your homes. Just got done reading the argument between you, Irving, Alberto, and Aron. They must have a lot of time on their hands to come and pick a fight that lasted hours. May as well just come on the show. Yeah, and again, I don't know, Irving. Irving Alberto will be on to tomorrow night, and I appreciate that. And and I shared with him via our message. I said, guys, it's just going to dialogue. It's not going to be attacking. It's not going to be out there criticizing. It's just dialogue. It's just a word. Is it normal for him, normal for him, health provider officers to offer health insurance to their workers work full time, 40 hours? No, unless it's he's offering a company policy, company benefit. I suggest you do actually. Everyone should to get a real look how action items are discussed in executive session voted on at the end of the meeting when the people watching have gone. Two items, one with real estate and the other with canal project. Who knows the details? Those were revealed. That's part of the problem, Rosie. There's no transparency. And again, sometimes they'll make the meeting. That's what happens at BISD. They'll make the meeting so long that no one wants to stay 8 hours waiting for the result of something that they discussed in executive session, which we actually ultimately don't even know what the hell was discussed. It's a trick. Do you know how teachers and staff transfer to a different school within the district? You submit a request through HR. I doubt right now that they're handling any transfers whatsoever. Take consideration that a lot of people might be given the pink slip, guys. The district has lost a lot of students. One of the things with the government money, the stimulus package, is that there are going to be some resources to our schools. We'll see what happens. I eat everywhere in Matamoros, but I've never eaten at Los Norteños. What? Let me tell you, Los Norteños is classic for Matamoros. Los Portales, Los Norteños, amazing. Mike Pineapple! It's good to see you out of jail. It's going to be a disaster with all the illegals coming into our country. It is. And again, I think it's already being a disaster. And it's just started, guys. You're talking about months, maybe years. Ah, give them a one-way ticket to Freedom Town. We could send them all to Washington, D.C. That'd be interesting. Why didn't the first border country that they crossed take them in, Mexico? We are being sandwiched in by the influx and spring breakers to the island, COVID positives galore, 100%. And they were in Mexico, guys, and they were awaiting their court date for amnesty, guys. While in Mexico, President Biden did away with that, said, let them come in. Now they're coming in by the hundreds of thousands. That's why they're wearing Biden shirts. That is why they're encouraging more of their people to come from Central and South America and from other parts of the world. It's not stopping anytime soon. Evening, Suzanne, and good evening, good evening. Are my comments coming out? I'm banned. Yeah, they are. I thought you're already out. That is, Mexico offered them amnesty and citizenship, but they declined. No, they want to come to the United States. Good evening. Good evening. How's today's show going? Good questions and good conversations. So far, I'm here by myself today. Tomorrow I will have Alberto Irving. So is Iglesia Politiquera housing the amnesty vote for how long? How much cash are they making? Again, I heard, haven't confirmed, that it's $800 a day. A day. Yikes. That's good money, bros. Getting some popcorn for tonight's shows. Yeah, Sergio. Tomorrow's show should. Oh, for tomorrow's show, yes, yes. Tomorrow should be fun. And again, it'll be respectful. I promise. Thoughts on Biden immigration policies? They suck. There are no policies. Something that I can't remember who mentioned. Oh, I think Paul mentioned. I mean, all we have, guys, is Biden going out there and trying to undo everything Trump did. And look, guys, people may hate Trump for whatever reason. That's great. I don't care. But accept the good that he did. And let me say, putting America first sounds pretty good to me. Wanting to take care of our veterans and our armed forces first sounds pretty cool. When it comes to transfers, NBISD, remember, it's not always. The grass is not always greener on the other side of the fence. As bad as you think you have it where you are right now, it's always worse somewhere else. Thank you, Lonnie. Ask how much taxes is the city of Brownsville banking with these shelters within the city? I could ask. Shelters that house the undocumented immigrants. Pues nada más que se vaya lejos de Brownsville, pobrecitos, pero ya bastante tenemos con lo que hay aquí. Yeah, that's enough. Guys, and let me say, guys, I love a lot of the folks that are here without documentation here in the city of Brownsville. Guys, we don't need any more. Not right now. And look, guys, maybe if we were in a position where our economic development was top notch, we had businesses dying to come to the city of Brownsville. We had a zoo, maybe. Maybe we had a port. Maybe, guys. We have nothing. We have nothing. We have a zoo, guys, that needs to repair, needs to grow. We got a port that wants nothing to do with the city of Brownsville, but it's called the Port of Brownsville. Doesn't benefit us in any way. I mean, it does produce some jobs for individuals out there, guys. We get no tax revenue for our schools. I got banned. Erasmo's moped. No, you didn't. I still have you. Where do we go from being the number 12 most miserable city in the United States after conditions worsened due to this ludicrous change in immigration policy? Guys, and let me say, and if y'all read the article, guys, it clearly stated one of the reasons why uh, Brownsville was classified as the 12th most miserable city to live in the United States was because of economic development. It's non existent. Also, I did mention that the median in regards to individuals making money down here, guys, poverty stricken. It's unfortunate. Health insurance. Are people who got better from COVID selling their plasma for a high amount? I don't think that they're selling it for a high amount. I think that they were selling it for like $100 or something like that. I can't remember. I don't know. I never got COVID and I plan never to get COVID. Thanks, you're right. Nothing is free in Mexico. Everything is here if you qualify. And let me tell you, a lot of these people, the only thing they need to qualify was to set a foot on the United States. On Monday this week, Channel 5 News gave a breakdown on the cost of housing a child. It is $800 per child, and they gave the count of how many children are here right now. We are paying boohoos. Can you imagine, guys? $800 per child. Is that per month or per week? Per month, Patty. $800 per child. Please, if you're saying that's per day, me muero. I mean, I'll literally shut down the church and put beds in it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. People need to contact their federal representatives like Mr. Vela and tell them that the board, Mr. Vela does nothing for us, Mike. The guy is self-absorbed in nothingness. We get no benefits whatsoever, guys, from Congressman Vela. None. He plays the game. He plays the political game. We have no representation. I want to take my family to the zoo. 3 adults, 2 kids, $70. Yikes. What about the free tickets? According to Mr. Vela's aides, everyone being admitted has sponsors who are responsible for them. It's not true. It is definitely not true. $800 a day. A day, guys. Let me tell you, I want to house 5 individuals coming in from Central America. 5. Can you imagine $4,000 a day, guys? A day times 30? What is that? $120,000 a month? Me vuelvo loco. Stop doing these shows. I'll travel like a crazy man. What city from the valley is closest to Brownsville's 12th place in the most miserable cities? My friend says San Benito could be close. I can't remember what other cities were on there. I'm thinking. I can't remember, honestly. I can't remember. Honestly, can't remember. But San Benito is a ranch. It's un rancho. But San Benito is coming on up. They're fixing their downtown. They're building a performing arts center for their students. They're coming on up. We're stagnant. We've been stagnant for far too long. And that is tax free. You don't have to report it to IRS. Yeah, all the money that these individuals are making, guys. All these money these individuals are making for housing all these students, guys, that's no tax. Can you imagine $800 a day? Do you wonder why the Politiquera Church started to make apartments out there, guys? It's all about the money for them. The Politiquera Church is the one that's supported by all these crooked politicians here in the city of Brownsville. The Politiquera Church. They're full of kids right now. $800 a pop. A day? Jeez. She could not give me a straight answer as to who would be financially responsible for these individuals coming in. We were. Harlan was also on the list. Yes, I can't remember. And guess who's paying for it? Yep, taxpayers. Hello, Sharky! $800 a day for 5, $4,000 a day. A day, guys. You know what I do with $4,000 a day? $800 a day, you can get a scooter in different colors. Guys, I have a scooter in every color, every brand. For 30 days, $120 a month, $120,000 a month. God almighty. Point Isabel ISD is who benefits from all the taxes from the port. Yes, that is 100% correct. Although I know Jimmy might still be on. The money that goes over the amount of money that they're allotted by the state of Texas goes directly back into back to the state. Guys, again, we'll be posting tomorrow throughout the day, guys. Go read up on some articles in regards to PUB. We'll be talking about PUB tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow night, we'll be talking about the crisis at the border with Alberto Irving, someone who we had a spirited conversation today, guys. It'll be fun. It'll be respectful. I have faith. Again, it was a long conversation. Snoopy's correct. It went throughout the afternoon. They weren't disrespectful. They just disagreed. He was on a tinge, a little bit of going past the line, but he didn't. I will say that. I'm very proud he didn't. If Republicans, politicians would be the majority in office, would this immigrant thing still be in place? No. I take local politicians have no say in opening borders and housing them. They should have. There should be someone standing up to the federal government saying, not here. We can't. we have no representation at at the local government at all. So if the Republicans were in office, would all this be happening? Absolutely not. I'm going to end it, guys. Our hour is up, guys. Thank you all so much for being on tonight, guys. We'll be on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Again, we'll talk about what's going on with stimulus checks. We should be getting it, and despite that, I'm probably going to be banking tomorrow morning. I'll still come on, guys. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow evening, we will have Alberto Irving on with us, and we'll talk a little bit about politics, a little bit about immigration, guys. Guys, I appreciate your patience with me. Thank you so much for staying by. I know it is the spring break weekend, spring break week, and a lot of people are on vacation. That's cool, guys. Come back to me soon, guys. Social distance, face coverings, hand sanitizer, guys. Thank you. I love you all. Most of y'all, not all of y'all. Most guys. Have a great evening. Be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.